We've been using the Mentor Series 2. Our new agents are loving it. We're getting great productivity from it. The David Knox system is very successful, and we're pleased to death.
I love the Mentor Series 2. It's beautiful. It works really well for me. I mean,
we have the Mentor Series. We use it in our in our sales meetings and for our new agents and everything. It's been very helpful.
It's very good. I'm very impressed with it.
It's an advantage to me over my competition.
We think it's just one of the most effective marketing tools.
And you're so entertaining. I mean, we just really wonderful. And we have several people's tapes, but yours are the best by far.
I thank my customers for being my best advertising. Hello, I'm David Knox. Thanks for watching this video. The Mentor Series 2 is a complete video sales training program that will help you increase your salespeople's productivity, and it's the best product I have ever built. In this video, I'll show you some short clips and give you an overview of the product. And when you add them all up, 67% of the sales and listings in the real estate industry come from what could have been created through a referral system. 67, 2/3 of your business. You must determine who is ready, willing, and able to buy now. And I want to make this is your most important skill in real estate, in my opinion, is to try to figure out who is going to buy and who isn't. And most of us are too timid to ask. What happens when it's a comparative commission objection, when they've talked to you and someone else is trying to undercut you? And I promise you, every single salesperson in this room and everybody watching this video will at some point, if not at every point in your life, encounter someone who sells something cheaper. Period. The philosophy here is, how do you compare yourself to someone else? Step number one on a comparative objection is to convert the commission objection to a net equity objection. What makes us different? What makes us better? What is our unique factor? Because if they interview 3 real estate agents and the husband and wife say, well, who do you want to list with? Well, I don't know. They all seem the same to me. They all love houses and they all love people, which means they probably haven't worked with any. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they all say the same thing. They're professional. And I heard so many presentations, and you know what? You could line them all up and they're the same thing. And that's the problem. There is very little perceived difference between real estate agents. In your heart, you know you're different, you know you're better, but if they don't know it, it doesn't matter. So your mission is to demonstrate some kind of value added. So when an owner says, well, we talked to another company and they said they would charge less commission, then you can combat that. I would redefine the shortest measure of time is the time between a prospect raising an objection and a realtor answering it. So how do you folks feel about this home? Well, we really think the bedrooms are kind of small. Bedrooms, something you could deal with by just putting in a couple of bunk beds and you could put mirrors in the end. How much time you could spend in the bedrooms anyway? Other than that, how do you like it? Well, we really think it's too close to the freeway distance, something you can measure time, not distance. You can always take an alternate route to the freeway distance and make sure you're going to get a good deal on a house anyway and you're going to get used to the sound. Other than that, how do you like it? Well, we really don't like the decorating of something as cosmetic and not permanent to the property. Don't you realize that can be changed to the property, so you should be taking a look at the permanent values. And finally, they're going to say to you, hey, have you considered decaf? So we rush to judgment. We think we have to answer these objections. So I am going to introduce you to a new technique, and that is this. Next time a buyer or a seller raises an objection, what I'd like you to do is very simply pause.
They'll be expecting it if I respond.
Yep, see, about 21 seconds, people go, okay, that's enough. By the way, you know who's good at the pause? New agents. Right? Because you don't know what to say, right? Which is fine. That's how new agents become good quickly. See, experienced agents go, oh, okay, I know this one, okay, I know this one. Somebody walks in and says, I don't think the well will be deep enough on this. The new agent's going, right? And during that time, one spouse will say to the other, oh, honey, it's getting water. It's obviously deep enough. Let's go.
You know, there's almost nothing new under the sun, but you listen to this series, and it brings back the things that you know you should be using. Used a couple of techniques after watching the tapes yesterday, and I believe I have 2 transactions out of the deal.
After being in the business for 20 years, I've still come away with a notebook full of ideas, and not only found new ideas, but gone over a lot of the old ideas that I'd kind of forgotten.
I called this product the Mentor Series 2 because it teaches not only with live seminars like that, but through actual demonstrations. I've incorporated role plays using real buyers, real sellers in real situations, where I demonstrated the critical skills of prospecting, listing, and selling. As you well know, 5 minutes of show me is worth 5 hours of tell me. And I promise you this, when your salespeople watch the role plays, you can hear a pin drop in the room. In fact, they can't wait to hear how the role plays end throughout the series of tapes. So let's take a look at some sample role plays now.
Another realtor.
Yes, another realtor.
Yeah.
With this for sale by owner, we're getting more realtors than we're getting buyers.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you know, we have to try and get this thing sold ourselves. We need all the equity we can get out of our home.
How long have you been looking?
Over about 2.5 months now.
Have you
It's
really?
been a while.
You seen anything at all that you liked?
No, not really.
While you're doing that, shall I figure a payment for you?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let's see, what was the price of this? Okay, $149.9.
So this is the price we ended up, $149.9.
Well, that's our asking price.
Okay. I wish they go up at least 1,000 lower.
Is that what you want?
That's what I would want. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'd agree with that.
Can we try with that, or?
A question I like to ask somebody is, if you don't get the house, what would you do with the 1,000 that you saved? The source of business in my career is people like you, my past customers and clients, referring me to somebody else. And I'm curious, if you were to think of friends or work associates or things like that, and you had to make a guess, who do you think would be the next one to make a move?
So if you're comfortable with just hitting the high points, would that be a good way to present
Yeah,
this?
let's start there, and let's start at the big picture and work down.
Okay,
So-
okay. As you can see at the top of the page, the name of the people are Mark and Risa Poik. They have a $5,000 earnest money check prepared for you today. They're offering you $387,000 today.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, I'm David Knox.
Pat Hammond.
Hello, Pat. I'm with DSK Real Estate. Saw you were selling your own home. I thought I had to stop by and introduce myself.
You're an agent.
Yeah, looks like you and I are in the same business for at least the time being.
Yes, that's true. I guess so.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's fine. It's been on the market for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I've had about 2 or 3 people look at the place so far.
Is that right?
Yes.
What was the response when you got back to these people?
I didn't call them back.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Gee, you know, I talked with another company, and their commission rate was 1% less than yours.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what you're charging?
This is what our fee is, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess that's part of it.
Other than the fee, how do you feel about everything else we've talked about tonight?
Everything else is fine, yeah.
So you would feel comfortable having me and my company represent you, so...
Yes.
Yes, I would.
Okay. So the only issue we really need to resolve would be the fee, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Why is that an issue for you?
I think this is the best I've ever heard him do. The role playing was just fantastic. It's real life situations, and it's phenomenal. I wouldn't want to compete against him.
They're presented in a way that they'd be very beneficial to both the newer agents and the older agents. I think it'd be very good if our company used these as training tapes.
I wish more seminars were this fun.
There are 4 ways to use this product. First, if you already have a sales training program, this is the perfect tool to support it. In fact, I have to use this product in my own training as a way to demonstrate skills. You can either merge it into your existing outlines, or you could use it as a basis for a new sales training program.
I use them as a supplement to our 2-week training program.
I train all the new agents coming into our company, and the manner in which you present yourself really goes along with a lot of the philosophy that we have, so it's been very easy to integrate that into our training program.
The second way to use this product is in your sales meetings. You're always looking for something to do in your meetings anyway. This is what to do. Show sales training. Your salespeople will love it. In fact, if you only show 1 tape a month, you can be sure your salespeople heard the right technique at least 1 time.
We found during sales meetings it's really powerful for our existing agents that have been around for a number of years.
As a broker owner, I use it in my sales meetings every month.
The third way to use this is with your new agents. Clearly, they are the ones in most need of sales training. The Mentor Series provides in the first 5 tapes the basic skills of prospecting, open houses, referrals, for sale by owners and expired listings, Show these to your new agents.
Well, the new agents love it.
Work great for new agents.
Our new agents review them when they initially get in the business, and their confidence level is dramatically increased.
I have them go through the entire mentor series before I let them take floor calls.
Now, your experienced agents may think they know it all, but they're the ones most likely to want to improve their skills through advanced training. So for them, show tapes 6 through 12. They cover the more advanced topics of listing, selling, pricing, and the big one, commission objections. In fact, I promise you this, tape 8 on managing resistance and commission objections will be the best seminar on commission objections available on the planet. After this, they will be able to avoid the commissionectomy. As a matter of fact, tape 8 alone is worth the price of the entire product.
What I did with the experienced agents, because it's hard to make them do anything, is to just in sales meeting, I show 5 minutes of one of your tapes.
With our experienced agents, it's just a real good reminder of different things.
You're never too old to learn, and you can't remember it all. So once a month, I make sure everybody sees at least one.
Now let's take a look at what's included in the Mentor Series 2. You'll receive 12 videos with running times of about a half an hour per topic. Tape 8 is a bit longer. It's a 2-part video on managing resistance and commission objections. The series is available in either VHS videotape or on DVD. A very important support tool is the Leader Guide. The chapters are separated by tabs and provide techniques for implementing each video. It precisely follows the video and shows you major points, role plays, stories, and support examples. This chart contains the time code for every part of the video so you can quickly find major sections. On the DVD version, you'll use this scene menu to navigate instead. The beauty of DVDs is that you can quickly select any seminar topic or role play instantly. Role plays are indicated by gray boxes like this and contain a complete description of what is demonstrated. At the end, you'll find suggested assignments to help your agents practice the skills. The review questions in the student workbook contain corresponding answers in your Leader Guide. The next item is the CD-ROM, which contains all the support materials for training, the most important of which is the student workbook. It's a 55-page document in PDF format for you to print out and use in your training classes. At the end of the student workbook, there's some bonus material. As you can see here, we have an appendix that includes all the right questions that salespeople need to ask in every situation. As you know, asking the right question is far more important than having the right answer. Another feature of the appendix is the listing checklist. Before your agents go on a listing presentation, they can be sure they have all the right tools. The CD-ROM also contains a PowerPoint presentation if you care to use that in your training. As you can see, this is a very complete training program.
I'm an agent and I brought it. I asked my company to buy it. They said no, they wouldn't make the investment. I made the investment in myself.
There are so many brokers that aren't training people. They're training their associates, and they're destined to fail.
Give them my number. Give them the number of all the brokers that have purchased it, that are making a lot of money.
Now I'll do what I teach your salespeople to do, close. At $995, the Mentor Series probably costs less than the sales tax you paid on your copier. And one agent losing one listing due to lack of skill will cost you more. So if you're ready to buy, call us right now.